When your tax bill comes and it's easy to pay, that's when you know that your whole neighborhood is full of people that might cause you some type of harm.
And someone has to stick up for the sex offenders. These guys gotta be scared assless living in these neighborhoods.
I don't stop at lights in these neighborhoods.
Right.
I keep going.
You think these sex offenders are walking out and walking the streets whistling a happy tune?
No.
And everybody knows why you're living there. If you feel like all of a sudden you're a middle-aged white guy with a mustache and a bad gut, everybody knows why you're in that neighborhood. You know, and you smell like Similac. Old baby powder breath.
Let's go to Debo from Patterson, New Jersey.
Excited about Halloween.
Yeah. Debo.
Hey, what's going on?
The front of your
fellas?
pants goes as a mash unit.
Hey. Hey.
Yes, sir.
You guys talk about how scared you are about being around black folks and stuff like that.
Did we say that?
No, it's terrified is the word we use.
South Jersey is full of redneck white boys that are poor in dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they don't pay their tax. They don't pay taxes. They
right.
You know what I mean?
Are they desirable?
No.
I said undesirables. I didn't mention any.
We don't know what you mean. We don't know what you mean.
What do you mean? I said undesirables. It goes for white trash too, my friend.
Now it goes to white trash. But every other joke, every morning I get on.
Oh my God, Debo!
Talk about black folks, man. I mean, come on, man.
You're really
after a while. And if it was funny, I'd laugh. You know, I could.
It's not always funny.
Debo,
sometimes it's just true.
Why don't you call a hip hop station and complain, or call WLIB if it existed anymore, and complain that all they do is talk about white people?
I was pissed off when they got Star off the radio because Star at least brought it to the forefront. I mean, at least he brought the N-word to the forefront. He said, "Look, why are we exploiting this word? You know what I'm saying? It's retarded." But I mean, come on, you guys are funnier than that, man. Every other joke.
Do you understand?
Every other joke is a black. You're not being honest, Debo.
And you're also a little too used to white radio shows that don't do any black jokes, dude.
That's right.
You're used to people being PC.
You guys did.
There was nothing in Anthony's rant there or whatever where he said he was talking about black people.
Nothing.
You heard black people. You heard
we
black
all
people.
thought it, but you heard it.
I say lower tax areas.
Yeah.
And undesirables.
I live in a higher tax area.
Oh,
okay.
Well, good for you. Then it has nothing to do with you. How about the white trash you were talking about? Would you feel safe going there alone at night?
Yeah, I ain't scared of them because I don't crap on them. I mean, why would I be scared of them?
Oh, so wait a minute. So you're saying that if I turn that around, any white person, as long as he doesn't crap on black people, can go into low-income, high-crime areas and not worry because he doesn't crap on black people?
No, because of the situation which you guys perpetuate. I mean,
we perpetuate it. We perpetuate it.
Stop.
That's it.
This
All
might
right.
not be the radio show.
Don't take any responsibility or accountability for anyone's actions. And I don't mean anyone of any color. I'm just talking about people in general. Just don't take any responsibility for any of your actions. It's always someone else's fault.
How are we perpetuating it?
I'm not saying any. I'm not speaking for the black race. I'm just speaking for myself personally.
How are we perpetuating it?
Huh?
How are we perpetuating a situation?
I mean, even when you have Patrice O'Neal on the radio, N-word every 5 seconds.
So what?
He's like a personal porch monkey. You know what I mean?
Patrice?
Look at the hip.
The angle he takes, the porch monkey, the fact are you kidding me? All he talks about is how black people are mistreated. What are you talking about?
And he's probably one of the most educated people as far as.
5,000 and 6,000.
Yeah, so do 8,000 hip hop guys. Is there a problem? Why? Because it's on this show?
Himself, can I say the word guinea on a radio?
Yes.
What, me? Of course.
I don't hear him saying that.
Holy jeez, then you're not listening to the show. How many times have we got one of these gavones from Brooklyn calls up and I call him a stupid guinea?
Yeah, but guinea doesn't mean you don't get a job. Guinea doesn't mean, okay, well, you...
Oh, stop it.
So what is
empower the words. Empower the words some more. Empower the words some more.
What's worse, dude?
Go ahead.
Why don't you worry about what hip-hop is doing, dude?
Yeah, how about hip-hop?
There's stuff about that, too.
Why doesn't hip-hop... Why don't you call a hip-hop station and bash them?
What's that?
I don't listen to it. Once Star left the radio, I started...
Well, why don't you pick up the flag and start a cause against hip-hop songs using that word?
You know, I'm too busy out here working. I at a shop, man.
Then why are you calling? Why do you worry about what this show is doing when we're doing no damage? We're just doing dumb jokes.
You guys are doing that because it's honestly because it's annoying.
Okay, well then don't lie. Then don't lie. You're saying we're perpetuating a situation. We have no influence in the black community. Hip hop has a big influence in the black community. They are perpetuating a situation.
If you think that you don't have an influence, now I'm not trying to crap on you guys, not like that. But before you guys were just in the afternoons, and Howard Stern was in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the OJ trial, I was in construction. Okay, now Howard Stern personally had an effect on the black community. Why? Because every five phone calls were, oh yeah, I just laid off three of my ends. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God!
Yeah. He had He had an effect. It wasn't the racial division that the trial caused. Are you a mad person?
You're insane, Debo.
I'm like you, Anthony. I'm like you.
Why don't you call it a hip-hop station, dude? Stop using the word perpetuate
Sicilian
until you really understand what that means. Really. Seriously.
Who's Little Jimmy?
Look,
we don't perpetuate a situation. We do jokes about what is already there. Hip-hop.
I'm using the word perpetuate. Pick out another
Debo,
word. Not to nitpick, but I mean.
what white guy did you wrong?
Yeah, that's the word you use.
Which one? I mean, you got.
Well, that's not our problem. Some white guy did you wrong. What can I tell you? So you hear things that are just not there.
Some white guy. No, let's say all white guys.
All white guys. All right, and then we'll say all black guys are.
right.
You know, look at the news. Look at the news, and it's all black people with all the crime in the city. And then you'll turn around and say that's just how the news portrays it. And this could go back and forth. We're doomed as a nation. Why can't we just all accept that we're never, ever, ever going to get along? Why can't we just accept that?
Here we go.
We'll
we don't
agree
want
to
to
disagree.
get along.
We'll agree to disagree, and someday in the future kill each other.
We don't want to get along. We're being forced to get along.
Take some more calls on this subject and see if I'm wrong.
No, because it's boring radio, dude. You're one guy.
We don't care if we annoy you.
You're
Don't
one
listen.
guy. Don't listen to the show. The show's not for you. We make fun of pretty much everyone and everything.
You have to listen to what other people are listening to. I mean, I tell you how it's true.
Put Velcro on the ceiling. 3 if you slice him thin enough.
Wet his lips and stick him to the wall. An empty boat.
That'd be a good start.
It's really not funny.
It's hilarious.
Oh, trust me, people are laughing in Debo.
They listen to another show.
If Star didn't get fired, you guys wouldn't have a job.
But he did. The bottom line is
And you
he
guys
did.
are lucky for it.
Wait,
We
what?
don't carry the way.
Wait, what did he just say?
He thinks that he said if Star didn't get fired, we wouldn't have a job.
What?
That's idiotic.
Are you
What are
crazy?
you talking about?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Dude,
Some more calls on the subject. Take some more calls. See if I'm wrong.
No one cares about Star. He got fired. We didn't think he should have been, but he did. Too bad.
We wouldn't have a job if Star didn't get fired.
Why don't you follow our careers? Why don't you go Google our names and you'll see that
I want to hear his logic on that one.
We had a fine
What's your
career
logic,
before
dude?
Star did.
What's your logic,
Dude,
bro?
what's your logic on those? If Star didn't get fired, we wouldn't have a job.
Besides the fact
Go.
what he said about DJ Envy's kid. Go ahead, go.
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 I mean, come on.
Go ahead, go.
Wait, how? You said we wouldn't have a job if he didn't get fired.
Okay, I'm sorry. You wouldn't have. First of all, your ratings have dropped.
They have not. They're going up,
Oh, my
Debo.
God.
Are you dumb?
We've been on for 6 months, and they've gone up every time.
Okay. Now, come on.
Where do you get your
Delusional.
Where do you get your info?
Delusional.
Now who's delusional?
Where did you get
Time for the old Blackbird.
Where did you get your ratings info?
Okay.
Why don't you answer one fucking question? Why don't you answer one question? Why don't you answer one question that is presented to you?
From the news media.
You know what you are? You're uppity. You're uppity. Why don't you answer a question? You reverse racist jackass.
You're a dope.
Answer a question. You're a racist, Debo. A racist.
Yes, you're right.
And you're holding your own people down. That's what you do. It's people like you that hold your own people down. Stop blaming Whitey.
Yeah.
Stop blaming Whitey. You're racist. You're a racist.
Don't blame me for what my
Stop it.
grandpappy did to your people.
You're the
I had
reason-
nothing to do with it.
You're the reason I still scream that word out my window when I'm driving home.
Enough, Debo.
Myself.
And dude, don't bellyache.
Those around.
Debo, don't bellyache because you didn't deal.
Okay, what about
Shut up! Don't bellyache
Debo.
because you didn't deal with whatever white guy wronged you. Don't bellyache about it now. You had your chance and you didn't do it. So don't snivel about it now.
Bring it to that level. I'm trying to speak on it.
You're lying. You're losing the argument, and you're lying. Everything we've asked you.
Argument.
Well, okay, how are we working only because Star was fired? Your ratings are dropping.
You didn't
have
answer
no
one
answer.
question.
Wait a minute. I called because, first of all...
Oh, now the pot's calling the kettle an African-American.
Every other word out of your mouth is a black joke.
That's so wrong.
Every word.
No, so what?
Every word.
Too bad. Turn on a guilty white radio show that's afraid to make fun of black people.
Right.
Watch MTV Comedy Central or VH1. None of them will make fun of it.
Or turn on a militant black station and listen to him talk about Whitey and how...
Get the tape.
By the way, Debo, I get my ratings from Arbitron, okay?
That's right.
New York. We'll just go with New York. 12 plus. Winter 06 when David Lee Roth had this time slot 1.2.
Hold on, Schneebo.
Spring 06 2.1.
You don't want to hear
Summer
facts.
06 2.6. How about we go with the men 18 to 49? That's where we're supposed to succeed.
That's right, Debo.
Winter 06 when David Lee Roth had this disaster 2.5. Spring 06 5.0. Summer 06 6.4. That's from Arbitron. Where do you get your info, Debo?
That's right,
Where do you
Buster.
get your info?
We could have had you shot.
You guys are something else, man.
No, you are.
I blame Lincoln.
That's right.
I blame Lincoln.
Not the president, but the car.
Right.
Damn Lincoln, buzzkill.
Man, if you don't like the show, don't listen, man. That's it.
You're in your neighborhoods banging your women.
You're
ahead.
misguided.
Who cares?
See, and you got to come down to that.
Stop trying to
Are you
trying to find an Achilles.
You're
You
trying to be
lost the
street
argument.
now. You're trying to be
Lost the
street.
argument.
You're trying to be street now.
That's
Debo.
what I'm saying.
Debo, go listen to Whoopi, man. That's the type of show you need to listen to.
Wake up with Whoopi.
What did I say that was street? Come on, Anthony.
You lost the
You're
argument.
You're delusional. That's in your head.
Yeah. We don't feel like doing safe radio. Sorry, Debo.
Put your legs on. No.
I want white people to feel guilty when I call. No one cares if you're upset.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel
You picked
Don't
the wrong
listen.
show. You picked the wrong show to get guilt
Don't
out
listen,
of us.
stupid.
It ain't gonna happen.
You guys.
Call a militant black station and commiserate with them, and they'll go, yeah, my brother, I hear what you're saying, my brother. Yes, my young soldier. We were princes and kings. Yeah. Call another station.
Son, you don't hear me.
Call another station that cares.
Or call the restaurant that I just invested in, Cracker Barrel.
All right, well, hey, man.
Shut up and let my friend laugh.
There you go. That's what you should be listening to. Here you go. With Whoopi.
Shut your face.
Wake up. You're a racist, Debo.
And a silly goose.
Racist.
You're a racist.
No, you're not.
At least I admit it.
You're a racist.
I think everyone is racist.
Of course they are.
I'm not racist.
Yes, you are. Shut up.
Oh,
Somewhere along the line, someone decided that you have to be white to be a racist. Wrong.
Exactly.
Wrong.
You just have to white to be white to be in banking. Everything else is open to everyone.
Every single person has racism in them and a little hypocrisy.
That's right.
Goodbye, Debo.
Thank you
Goodbye.
for
Yeah.
nothing.
Thanks for the call.
Stop listening to this show. This one's not for you, man. Go listen to Whoopi.
I didn't like the fact that he wouldn't listen to the ratings info. That's the only thing that bugged me about Debo.
He wouldn't listen to that, and he wouldn't answer any questions.
Besides, his name is awful.
Like he'd call us out on something, and then we'd ask him, where did that come from or anything, and you wouldn't get an answer.
And to call Patrice
that.
a porch monkey, look, as much
my God.
as much as nobody likes Patrice, to call him like some sort of a sellout or
Yeah.
is just
And that,
silly.
well, that something, that is what a lot of people in the black community do with black guys that are friends with white people, that hang out, like would be on this show as a regular guest. He's got to be some kind of Uncle Tom
Yes.
or something. What do your candidate of choice there, Obama? Wait.
Obama.
Just wait what he's going to be called, though. Dude, because he's going to have to assimilate.
But Debo's
and
calling me a racist.
and
I'm
he's
all
gonna
for
be
Obama.
Yeah, and they'll call him an Uncle Tom.
And to call Patrice that, I mean, to how funny is he when he walks in here holding a tray with hors d'oeuvres and stuff on it? I mean,
I
who
know.
doesn't love him?
Wearing white spats.
Hey, the rest of this clip, by the way, about the sex offenders and the poor.
Oh,
We said poor neighborhoods, but Debo's, assuming we're talking about black neighborhoods.
Is Hempstead a black neighborhood?
It's
Poor.
black.
Good point, Debo.
Good point. Get him back on the phone. He's right.
Right. Stupid. The OJ trial. Shut up. Could you mention something else that's not relevant anymore?
Jesus.
Police only do it once. when the sex offenders move in.
So if you move in after the time they do a notification, which is quite possibly, very likely, then chances are you're not going to be notified.
Well, the Department of Social Services says there's only so much they can do given the legal and financial constraints connected with sex offenders. In Hempstead, Dick Brennan, Fox 5 News.
What Jimmy said, what do you want? Them to call you every freaking day? They got a system that they think that works, and that's what they go with.
Yeah.
Plus, you move into a neighborhood, as your neighbors bring over an apple pie, I'm sure they'll let you know about the guy next door.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
By the way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have a little test, like hang up little girl panties on your clothesline and see if they survive the night.
That's
Put
true.
a camera on him.
You put a night vision camera, and if he starts to circle them like a fly with a pest strip, and circle under it.
It's up to you to see what your neighbor's all about.
Oh,
Set up little traps for him.
God, that guy bugged me.
Why?
Because it's that whole attitude. There's no accountability on anyone's part anymore, and I mean anyone. No one wants to take accountability for themselves anymore. You spill a cup of coffee in your lap because you're driving like an idiot. You got to sue who you bought the coffee from. There's no one's just an idiot anymore. And I was thinking about this the other day. You got to blame all the government interaction and regulations, because what they're doing is making this country safer for stupid people. So they take away certain things and take away things that used to be dangerous that you just knew to stay away from or not do or use. Putting seatbelts in cars, helmets on bikes, things like that would weed out stupid people. Now we just got this huge influx of stupidity because the government is making the country less dangerous.
Now the government wants a dumb society. 1984. Thank you.
Then again, lawyers are scumbags for suing everybody, but lawyers don't make the final decisions. Juries do, which is made up of dumb citizens.
Right.
So we kind of do it to ourselves.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The country's getting dumber. It's just getting dumber and dumber. And it goes along with the lack of any accountability. And I'm disgusted on a daily basis.
Situation. Shut up.
Sorry, I want to bring it back to the